What's the mighty good word, party folk? I'm your mile high priest. I'm up here at the bottom mile high on Mercury's day. It's Wednesday, June 26th. It's a little, I don't know, maybe it thinks it wants to rain, but, you know, a little later in the day is what I mean, and it's maybe about to storm, who knows. I just wanted to do like a midweek check-in. Mercury and Venus both are, intermingling with a lot of different objects in the sky, and I did that long all signs reading. I hope that it's been enjoyable. It seems like it's getting some views. Thank you all so much. I appreciate your time and your energy, your attention. I appreciate our energetic exchange. I'm so honored, and I always honor your path and your decisions, no matter if I disagree. No matter if we may seem to stumble upon a disagreement, you may still go on about your business. And I honor that always, truly, always. I have faith and I have hope that everyone makes the best decisions under unconditional love, led by unconditional loving light. It's your will, it's your call. We're all human. The energies are a little wavy. It's like, maybe do you sense pushiness, which can be reflective upon your tendencies, or maybe you sense learning from really young, the younger, or yeah, there seems like for me there seems to be like this. I just want to tell you all that sometimes I feel that I'm on a mission that I don't know that I'm on, which is why I say I'm a ninja warrior, because I don't even know sometimes what's going on. And so the energy now is like really exciting. It's fun. It's fascinating. It's like very touch and go, or like about appearances, or like, sort of like a very youthful lad, like the youth have the answer, or you can learn from the youth, but it may have this oversaturated like Zen master. I'm really connected, or like, I don't know, like who is the zenist of them all, right? Like yeah, it's sticky. And I was talking with one of the many Scorpios in my life, and I was like, there's this like storyline, and then there's this Pisces thing that I'm doing over here that I seem to like, my world seemed to collide a lot. Y'all, I'm gonna ding the room, and then we can just get going. Magicians, high priests, high priestesses, kings, queens, royals. I'm your effervescent mercurial. divine messenger with your Akashic. I'm your, yes, effervescent mercurial jester, your Akashic librarian, funny looking, multi-dimensional, whatever out there, far out there. Yes, this is your fine court. I'm in between work and dinner. Thank y'all for being here. I'm gonna pull from the Dreamscape Oracle, which is by Matt Hughes. I also have the Field Taro. I've been jamming with that, the Values Oracle, the Crow Taro, and the Ethereal Visions Luna edition, which is companion to this. Not necessarily companion, right? But you know what I mean. So I'm just kind of doing a general reading, so this may resonate regardless of your sign. I'm so grateful for our energetic exchange, right? If at any time you feel the message resonates with you, or that you just want to support the channel, feel free to hit the thumbs up and share with anyone that you think may like the messages. Leave me a comment and subscribe. Stick around. Thank you all to everyone who's been joining. I know the messages kind of go wild, right? I guess that's what it's like to be a tarot or oracle person. God, I send out all my three archangels and whisper at the highest. Wow, oh my gosh, yeah. Y'all, okay, collective. So you have the elephant, right? Those are like major gifts. I mean, it could be spiritual, it could be monetary, it could be financial, or it could be, yeah, you could be summoning, oh yeah, did I mention? We work with magic, tarot, and astrology on this channel. My name's Armando, I'm the Mile High Priest. We'd love to see this card here on this channel, right? And from this channel. We love to download this from this channel, the elephant. Okay. Because it means like, do you feel it? Do you feel it in the gut? Like you had to release something, right? Like never mind the F that I'm learning. Like there comes like a tide with you, right? Like it's like being drawn in, and you knew why you were being drawn in. Maybe you didn't understand. Okay, but it's time. I have the rabbit and the fox at the bottom of the deck here, which is just alongside the elephant. Okay, this is what I mean. This is the unseen. So like, wow, the natural world. So you may not be feeling connected, and I understand, and I will personally admit to you that maybe I don't feel connected. Maybe I don't feel that I want to explain, but then I understand that there's that receptive nature, and so where I'm being led to is to receive reception, which is funny that I bring up the channel, because maybe there's reception. Maybe the reception that you're receiving is just due to, you know, whatever the F happened. And so naturally, you must now be open to reception within that same field. Or maybe it is that you're being guided to reception in another field, maybe the victory, because you were never seeking victory. You were never sought victory. The sea turtle, like, I'm sorry, it's kind of like you were let go. But like, this is very spiritual, yo. Like, I'm not even, like you're kind of not really a part of a community. And that's what I mean is like, maybe you are not meant to be received in any particular way. It was meant for you in terms of like crossroad, on your way to receive gifts. I have the elephant here. Like, this is not something minor, explainable in a word, through words, maybe in a book, maybe so like this is what I sense, like what are we learning from whomever, like and it does have that like interesting quality of someone standing like in front of a room and teaching in a very zen master when what comes in the unseen, right? Like what so how can you so maybe there's this like you're not in reception because there's no connection. You can't have reception without connection, and if there are parties that are there solely to teach through their ultimate view, then and you are not open to connect with the ultimatums or like the Zen masters of the world, knowing what transpires before them, the unseen, working with forces that like you let go of lessons, and you let go of misfirings and transgressions. You see aggression beyond the what's out there, like what people post, what people say, the stories people speak, how many people can one storyline reach versus like your storyline. Like maybe your storyline is like kept to yourself. So there's a lot of, I know I'm maybe not even making any sense. There's something else at work, like, so the rabbit and the fox. The sea turtle like is let go. The elephant is like, here are your gifts, like major gifts. And the rabbit and the fox is like, the mother has asked everyone to participate, and the rabbit and the fox are taken with the moon. So again, it's like maybe you feel like you figured something out where you don't want to belong, or never really belonged or connected, and so suddenly you're whisked away to a different timeline, and not at your like most ultimate knowing. It was just like a process, and as you experience like this, what's happening, it's like, can you grasp, can you connect, do you want to? Maybe it's without grasp, maybe it's without connection. Oh my gosh. Okay, I have the Values Oracle here. Yeah, this is Citrine right here. So funny story, this citrine got blasted by the sun, and it got a little burnty. It's a special one, right? Blinded by the light. It doesn't have a quality of everyone being blinded by the light. The moon, like, blast, right? We just had the full moon. Thank you so much, Goddess Isis and Bedrock. Contribution. Yeah, maybe it was like everyone played a part, played a contributed. It was a contribution of a role. How about that? Let's see. Yeah, it has to do with like work or specific sacred industry, so like spiritual community. Maybe it's just a spiritual lesson from work or from groups, spiritual lesson within groups, spiritual lessons within collectives. Maybe also the need to recognize where people are promoting through hard effort, like this is the way. Perhaps there are many ways, and perhaps some ways are not the most just. But if they are balancing energy, then maybe that's something that spiritual folk need to understand, or have now a good time to understand, like the many paths, and perhaps that not everyone works the same way, or not everyone perceives the same lesson, or not everyone necessarily belongs. And so it's like figuring out who's holding on to what, or who's holding on to who. And it's not about like belonging, like you don't belong here, but it's like every individual knowing that their belonging isn't felt there, and isn't respected there, or isn't good there. And maybe what happens when you stay too long, it like festers, and others attack you, or you then latch on to low vibrational energy. It's like a swamp, needing clarity. Goddess Isis, Sun God Ra, Mercury, Archangels, Angels, Spirits of the highest light. Let's hope this doesn't go forever, right? Oh my gosh, is this gonna make any sense to anybody? I'm all about like discovering like what the storyline that's not being written about, right? The storyline that's not being talked about. Once there's like the marketing campaign, or like the group scurries over here and they're like, we got to do this, we got to do that, because we got to like make sure that the structure is like this way, and we got to like make sure we point this, like, hey, you go attack over here, hey, you over there, hey, you post over there, hey, you not to mention this is an operation based in like money making. So who wins in the end, right? And what's the fight really about, and who addresses the quality of the fight? You know, like dirty. Who wants to fight dirty, and why? And who determines how dirty the fight is, or whether someone's fighting clean, and why are we fighting in the first place? Goddess Isis, Sun God Ra, Mercury, Archangels, Angels, Spirit Gods, the highest light. Was it to prove the point, though? The point that you're trying to prove now? Or I thought there were like other points that we're trying to prove. Where did it actually originate, right? Okay, so that's what I work with, right? Or origin. You've heard me yell, go to the origin. Okay, good. Flexibility. We're going to come up to North Node in Pisces. So I believe that what you're seeing now is what's being done in the dark, where we're going to see in 3 months, we're going to see what's caused all these little marketing campaigns and ploys and like stakeouts and like strategic. We're going to learn a lot from the youth, and maybe more so because of the shadow work this year, because of Saturn in Pisces, because of Mercury in Cancer currently talking to Pisces, Saturn in Pisces, Venus in Cancer right now talking to North Node in Aries. There are forces and actions being taken in darkness and shadow, and we will come to see. So a lot of what is being pushed out right now, it could be very youthful, it could be very light, it could be very fantastical, it could be very exotic, and it could be very painted and colorful and whimsical and very authoritative, like, let me take a piece of that, let me take a piece of this. We will come to see true hard reality. Okay, this is maybe shadow feminine, and then divine feminine coming to really wash out the karmic So a lot of people being turned into stone. You know? Wow. Wait. Page of Cups, Prince of Cups, and Five of Swords. A lesson, yeah, right. A lesson in, like, okay, maybe some tarot readers will agree that the Page of Cups is somewhat like of the gossip ones, right? Like the gossip folk, gossip queens and kings. Not the royals that we like to invite in this court, but, you know, maybe the royals that you're dealing with. False royals, wannabes. Again, very youthful. We will see where the youth. It's not the youth. I'm not saying the young folk, but I'm just saying like these like spritey, spirited away, but more dysfunctional. Like, hey, you're a little bit misled. That's what's sort of in the haps now, and so what I see is you're working towards the light. The sun is coming. Like the sun is coming out. You're working towards the release from this, right? We have this watery. We were just talking about all the Cancer vibrations, all the air. I'm sorry, all the Pisces vibrations. The tides and causing ripples. Okay. And so it have the ripples gone all the way out? Not yet, right? Yeah, Three of Wands vision. Okay, bottom of the deck, the star does not want to leave. Okay, but you have the Three of Wands. So this is all the origin of it. What's past, present, and tense? Okay, we have past, present, and tense. Present and future tense. We have 3 wands again. Hold on, there's another one there. Oh my god, 6 of wands. Going where you will be recognized. Okay, stop, read. Knight of Pentacles, Page of Wands, Ace of Cups, 6 of Cups. Okay, yeah, past, King of Cups. Again, Scorpio, Pisces energy. So all the water signs here are the Hierophant, Taurus, in reverse, past. With the 3 of Wands, wow. This is a little different because it involves coming to realize where there are, were we not just saying this, like seeking order where there is dysfunction, right? Seeking order where people present themselves in a youthful, even if they are young or even if they're older, they present in a youthful, but I was thinking earlier, like a lot of them are alcoholics or they have alcoholic issues. So like being around people with like, this is what I mean, like Zen masters coming to you, but like, they're effing drunk. Okay, yeah. Like knowing where you have come from, knowing what you have faced, also knowing that you wouldn't dare stand up and follow someone's direction, knowing where they're coming from, knowing what you're dealing with, being put on this pedestal. See what I mean? King of Cups, the Hierophant in reverse. Okay, so regardless of your sign, coming to an establishment of spiritual order for health, spiritual health, but being met with dysfunction, right? And with the pot that calls a kettle or something. I don't know what it is. You don't say. And then we have the Three of Wands and the Ten of Swords. So this is the present tense. The Ten of Swords is Sun in Gemini. We just passed Sun in Gemini about like 6 days ago. We're about a week into Cancer. Happy birthday, Cancer signs. Three of Wands, new vision, because that's where all this originates. And now you're at the crossroads, right? If the Three of Wands is here twice, especially in the origin and then in the present, it means you're at a crossroads. And you have just realized this Sun in Aries. Sun in Aries. I'm getting Aries now, right? But like, so move them. So now, yeah, like you're coming to build momentum because you're like, okay, now I know where to leave. Now I know how to leave. Always knowing, always having been through what you've been through, not forgetting, but realizing now where to go, right? Where you will be recognized. Wow. That's how we started the reading in a awkward roundabout way, because I'm trying to discover, like, okay, so we're told all these things, right? Like, so the Sabian Oracle tells me these things, and the planets tell me these things, and then that's why I'm here, 555, and then I'm like, why am I here? Well, the other time I was being mopey, and I was being so Pisces about it, and now I'm like, okay, well, you know, maybe I do heal or whatever. Like I'm a healer, whatever you want to freaking call it. But also, do you remember what I said? Like, I really do want to help people find like love, and to get money, because like I feel like that's why people are jealous and envious, and it's not about me. I'm not saying people are jealous and envious about me. I just see, like, I see in my friends and my close friends, and I go back to my early childhood, and I'm like, wow, how is that person, how is my friend so like deeply psychic and intuitive, and like we never really, like, we were like 8 years old, I don't know, not 13 years old, right? Okay, but well, by like 15 years old, I was like the reading cards and performing magic and whatnot. But even before then, right? Like, I now wonder like how some of my friends were without us even knowing how connected we were, how well connected my friends were at the time, and how I have had to remove blockages to connect along the way, and then like being met with more obstacles, or like realigning with obstacles, then having to remove them, right? So yes, it's like, it's having, yeah, wow. Yes, I lost my train of thought. But we also have the Knight of Pentacles, slowly but surely, and maybe that's what I was trying to say, is that I have a lot of gratitude for being able to look back and not ruminate and not be nostalgic, but just be in awe of, or fascinated as well by how some people are very protected, and so maybe because in a way I feel like that they have protected me in a way, or like these people come back into my life to offer protection during these like highly tense moments for me, like being met with like weird spiritual kind of tug of wars with weird friends, or like, I don't call them friends. I think there's that, like knowing how I was protected then, and knowing how I denied protection, and then I called it back in, and then these people come back in, and it's very like slowly but surely, and so I honor that, and knowing that these people have always protected me, now honoring my, like, how I help beyond healing, beyond helping them heal. My joy is like, now I help to protect them by offering them paths to security through wealth and love and family, in this kind of energetic exchange, right? Like the people that have always known beyond my looks, beyond whether I'm having like a good day, or whether I'm friendly, or whether I'm giggly or bubbly, or whether I'm real, or whether I cuss them out, or whether I yell New York style, you know, come through, boo. You wanna you wanna make sure you know what block you are on at any given moment in the time of the day, you know. Yeah, I have lived in many different styles of many different places in my life, and it's just fun. It's fun, and it's fun, and it's fun. And like that's what I see here. Is the reason why I'm going on and on about this. One is like, well, yeah, like people want me to talk more about myself. And I'm not being facetious. I'm when I'm saying everyone wants to know what I'm doing, I'm being facetious. But a lot of the reasons why I started this channel is because another one of my friends was like very honest with me. I asked them to be very honest with me. So this wasn't like trauma bond or anything. It was like them telling me the truth, like that they want to know more about me. They want to know like that I do tarot, and they know that I do magic or like work as a magician and astrology magic and tarot magic. And it's like life has changed since I've exposed myself, and now I see through the veil. And so here you have the Page of Wands, okay, coming from 2 3s, so 3 3. Now you learn from your youthful mistakes. Now you learn from your youth. Now youth is not wasted, and youth is applied, okay? Here, the Knight of Pentacles is youthful, right? Don't be mopey. Don't be mopey like the Mao High Priest was. Yeah, I just really needed to eat. And I promise you, I did eat a burger that night. Or one of those nights. But look, on to where you are received. So go where you are received, not where you just show up, where you like post pictures online, and where you like each other online, and then you show up to the establishment and everyone's talking trash and manipulating each other, and everyone's trying to one up each other. Now God is like, hey, you've learned a lot of that. There's a reason why there's this exchange, and why it feels sometimes like some folks are more ahead on this, even on a spiritual timeline. It can be very like you don't really know. You don't really know. Like, can you imagine if the Mile High Priest shows up at your party? Like, you don't even know, boo, until you do. You don't know. Now you know, right? Like, there's that now you know. The devil and the magician, now you know what black magic is, right? Now the Mile High Priest shows up to tell you what you've been doing, and you've been doing black magic. And what you've been up to, you've been getting black magic done on you. Why? Because you like to gossip, because you like to talk. When you should go work. Okay? You see me happy work. Why don't you go work? Actually, that's what I was being mopey about. Like, can I work? Okay, the Fool is in reverse. No longer like taking on these like leaping in unknowingly, because you know unknowingly is you might be leaping into someone's like cave of black magic wonders. Okay, you want to go to the good cave. Maybe the Pisces cave calls you, right? Or I'm not gonna say anything like that. Wow. Look, uneasy tension, right? Cutting it out, leaving or being left. Whichever, right? Whichever, whatever. But look, now, because like, what the? You've been manifesting you're a magician. You've been 10 of Pentacles, okay? But don't lie to yourself. And you're not. Look, Temperance, 3 of Pentacles. Okay. Mercury in Capricorn. My nose is itchy. Okay, 3 of Pentacles. Mars in Capricorn. Wow, beautiful. Love to see it. 3 of Pentacles. So now, that is a wonderful lesson, I think, and it's an alchemical lesson, so it doesn't come without all the like, you know, swampiness is what I like to call, like the density, the low vibration, the black magic. Get rid of it. You're getting rid of it. Now you're creating. It's a vision. Perhaps you're not used to talking to yourself like that. Perhaps you're not used to working under those conditions of visions and romantic enlightenments. And maybe I want to put my romantic vision down to pen and paper and make a plan and live my life accordingly. The life of an artist. The artist's life. I love the 3 of Pentacles. Okay, but this comes after leaving destruction, leaving chaos. Okay, maybe you caused a little bit of chaos, but that does lead you to learn what not to do, right? We all got to learn someplace, somehow, somewhere, and we all got to keep learning. And sometimes others are like in the way, and they learn some things too, right? Gemini, Aquarius with the Knight of Swords. Gemini, right? Temperance, Sagittarius. Love to see it. Fire and water. We were talking about air and water, and now you're like, now get inspired to move, right? 10 of Cups, Mars in Pisces, right? Now get inspired to move because you have a vision. Don't just let it be a vision, right? Gemini, Virgo, the Magician. Beautiful. Love to see it. The Magician's card. With Ace of Cups, so the turnover of the ripples, right? The tide turns over. You're being watched. King of Swords, Aquarius. You may be perceived as cold as ice. You may be icy cold. It's fine. It's summer in this northern hemisphere. Just chill out, right? Just chill out. The need to chill the F out. Like, everybody chill out. Like, everyone's a master. Everyone's a guru. You got it. Like, everyone, lessons learned. Wait till you're like freaking 80. Like, you're gonna be laughing your booty off at these little space cadets, right? You have Taurus vibrations with the Hierophant. Okay, Uranus telling you to get it together. I don't care if you're right or wrong. You better get it together. Okay, I don't care how many rights you've checked off. How about that for checking off? Check this one off. 10 of Swords, Sun in Gemini. Check, boo. Checkmate. Knight of Pentacles. Capricorn and Sagittarius vibes, okay? Sagittarius, dark Sagittarius. Gotta get that hell out of that. That's a bad tribe, boo. That's a bad tribe. Capricorn don't want no bad tribe. Capricorn go where there's real, okay? Real to have. Not false. Not nice. Not false, okay? Real. Page of Wands, excited, going, you know what? I found the Fountain of Youth too. It's over there. Fire. Jupiter in Leo, 6 of Wands. Scorpio, Pisces, King of Cups, 3 of Wands. More Venus. Oh, I'm sorry. Sun in Aries, right? Wow, cool. Venus in Aquarius, yeah, gotta go, bye-bye. Okay, going to the gifts. Sea turtle. Which one is that? Yeah, time to go. Enjoy the journey of your life. Start planning for the future. Yo, with this card, gifts are coming, okay. Whatever, maybe offerings of money. I'm getting very warm. I hope you have a good day. Yeah, I don't know what, okay. That's where the message stops, so I'm going to leave you alone now. Thank you very much. Ethereal Visions Tarot mixed with the Field Taro. I love it. I'll be back with more for the last quarter moon in Aries. I hope everyone has had a wonderful, enlightening week. You know, it do what it do. I send you all the love, a light, protective, white, violet light to satisfy you in peace and calmness. Not to attempt to control you, okay? You are your own decision maker. I am just here as a guiding light. I may not be the best light. You are more than welcome to seek a finer, finely tuned, more vibrant light. But you know what? I constantly work. Maybe I don't just do one thing. Maybe I don't just do one yoga. Maybe I do magic, tarot, astrology. Maybe my meditation isn't like your meditation. Maybe the way I make money isn't the way you make money. Maybe the way I teach isn't the way you teach. Maybe the way you talk isn't the way you've heard someone talk, and maybe you need to hear yourself talk. Maybe I don't need to hear you talk. Maybe I need to go away from you, and you can enjoy you, and I can enjoy me. Okay, guys, stop. See y'all.